Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today is a video I've been wanting to do, well, I was going to say for a while, but I will say since I got engaged about 3 months ago, and it is how to make a bouquet. And I'm really excited about this because it's really not as hard as I thought. Challenging a little bit. Originally this was going to be how to make a bride's bouquet, but towards the end of this I realized that it was not big enough for a bride's bouquet, so now it's just going to be how to make a bridesmaid's bouquet. Because it's just a little too small. So it's really cute, and it's fun to do on your own if you have like a few days with your bridal party before your wedding, or if you just feel like you are on a budget or you want to do DIY. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this. It's really not that bad. It was fun to do, and I liked adding on some personal touches. This is what it looks like. It's so cute, and I just used a few flowers that I got from Trader Joe's. If you're doing this on your own, I recommend ordering online from something like 50flowers.com or Costco or Sam's Club, ordering in bulk from there. If you order from Costco, there's not going to be that many selections of flowers, mostly just roses. Also, you're supposed to order them about 3 days in advance, so that's the only thing with doing your own flowers. It's kind of like the pressure's on and you have to make sure everything's done literally 3 days before your wedding, which is probably one of the most stressful weeks of your life. So it's really up to you if you guys want to try and do this. It is fun. It is something you can do if you really like taking control and being creative and you're going for a certain look. So with that being said, I'm going to show you how to get this really cute bridesmaid's bouquet. If you want to see, then just keep on watching. So you're going to need to pick up a few things before you start, and you're going to need some satin ribbon, green floral tape, and you're also going to need some accessories like lace trim, twine, or anything else. And then I just picked up my flowers, which are the most important part, and I got mine at Trader Joe's. Hydrangeas, I got some roses, and I also got some Gerber daisies. All I'm doing right now is just taking any excess leaves that are on the roses and just pulling them off and throwing them in the garbage. And you just want to be careful because the roses do have thorns on them, so don't poke yourself, and you're going to want to just trim those thorns away. I'll show you guys. Like, there's one. I don't know if you can see that, but like I said, don't poke yourself. Just take your time taking the leaves off, and then you'll see you just have a single. So now that you've cut all of your thorns off and you took all your leaves off, you want to just take a scissor and kind of trim all of the ends to the same size. So I already did that on these, and I cut the length on my hydrangeas, so just make sure you cut them short. You're not going to have like these insanely long stems in a bouquet. And also just pull off any leaves. These aren't the freshest flowers, I got them at Trader Joe's, but if you see any leaves that are brown, just kind of like pull them off and throw them away. Okay guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take one of your flowers, and I'm just going to start with one flower, and this is my hydrangea. It's kind of a great flower to use because it's so fluffy and big, so it looks like there's more flowers, but they're only on one stem. So start with your hydrangea, and then I'm just going to pick up one of my, I think it's called Gerber daisies, I think I said that right. And I'm just going to start to build around that. And I'm going to keep my thumb on the top here so the flowers stay in place. So just kind of play around with it, see where they fit. And then as I go, I'm just going to take my floral tape and I'm going to start wrapping around the flowers. Just twist it like this if you want. You can move up closer to the top here so they stay bundled tighter, so you can see all the way at the top here. I'm going to take, you don't have to, side note, you don't have to wrap every time you put one flower on. You could kind of do it every 3 flowers if you want. So again, I'm just going to keep placing, seeing where I think it looks good. Maybe put one there, and then maybe I want to grab one of my roses and just stick that in there. Grab another rose. You see 2 roses, so just keep building on it. So since I added about 3 flowers, I'm just going to go back in with my green floral tape. This is self-sticking, so you don't have to worry about it moving or anything like that, but just make sure you're wrapping tightly around and then bringing it up to the top of the stems here. Wrapping, and then I'm just going to cut it again. So here's what we have so far. Really, really cute. And we're just going to keep building on that. Right there. You guys can see that. So here's what it looks like right now. Kind of seeing if I should put this final hydrangea somewhere over here. Yeah, so I might put that over here. And then put a rose over here. So since I put the big hydrangea, I'm just going to take my floral tape and I'm going to wrap it again. So make it nice and tight so nothing has a chance to move. And then I'm just going to cut it again. And this is what we have so far. Adding those final flowers to the bouquet, seeing where else I can put the remaining flowers without covering any of the other ones. So just take a look around. Again, look at it from the top. Maybe I want to put one right, you can see that right there. And then as far as the daisies, these are kind of big, so maybe put one. So now we're going to move on to putting the ribbon on. This was the only color I could find. I really wanted pink. This is like a champagne color. I don't know if you want this if you're wearing like a stark white dress. It would be, depending on what color your dress is, you might not want to use this this color ribbon, but it was all I could find, and this was the width I wanted. This is 1.5 inches. You don't want to get anything smaller because then you're going to be wrapping the stems for what feels like forever. So I'm just going to kind of roll out some ribbon here, and then I'm just going to start wrapping floral tape is, and then hold on to it with my finger and just bring the ribbon around. So just wrap it around itself. Then I'm going to wrap it back up itself. So go back up. I'm just going to trim this ribbon with my scissor, like that. Don't cut your flowers in the process. Then I'm just going to kind of like tuck this. So take any sort of like little extra that you want. I like lace. This is a whole lace ribbon. So I'm going to tie that . Right here, and just tie it into a bow. You do it in the middle, you can do it on the bottom. So there you go, you have a cute little bow on the bottom, and you can just kind of even out your bottom right there. You can even do something more fun. You can add like a little brooch, or say you have an antique from like a grandmother, an aunt or something, and you want to, sorry, I just have to move. Say you want to honor them, or it's something old or something borrowed, you can pin it there. That would just be another really cute touch.
Look at her, just keeps on getting better with her hand in mine. So we're walking by the shore. I've got something to say, but words can't describe the way that I feel when I look in her eyes. 'Cause she looks good in a sundress, with lips so